Hello there, it's John Porterfield again of Eco Cars, and a video clip of the one and only Toyota Prius. It's the T3. It's been registered the 29th of July 2005, one owner from new, with full Toyota service history. This is the base spec Prius, but it does have a host of features which still make it a great family hybrid car to run. Rear seats drop in a 70-30 split, removable load cover, and then with these back seats drop down, it really does turn into an enormous boot area. Great for families and running down to the tip, etc. Little hidey hole underneath, and underneath here we have the space saver spare wheel. High level brake light, rear wash wipe, and a huge amount of area in a Prius. I'm 6'4". It's the only car where someone can sit behind me with the seat right back, still have a good 12 inches there of leg room. So really are carnivorous cars. Cup holder, mat pockets in the rear of the front seats, electric windows in the rear, Isofix for the baby seat, 3 rear inertia seat belts, 3 headrests, and a nice armrest in the middle. No rips or tears to the fabric. Door cards are in very clean order. Driver's seat, we've not yet given this a wet clean, so this will come up nice and fresh when it's cleaned. Driver's seat is height adjustable. There are no rips, no tears, no holes to any of the fabric. Door cards are fine, as are the carpets. No holes to the carpets at all. So inside the Prius, on the driver's door card, we've got 4 electric windows, with the drivers being a one-shot, upwards and downwards. To lock all the doors, isolate the windows, and electrically operated wing mirrors. The steering wheel has basic control to demist the screen, recirculate. Automatic climate control, where you can control the temperature from here, or the central display. Volume control, skip between CD, radio, etc. and also to skip tracks or radio stations on the presets. The wiper stalk this side, front and rear, and also the lights and indicator and rear fog light on the other. There are 3 keys with the car. This is the key, so basically you pop it in the hole, put your foot on the foot brake, press power. There we go, the car is now on. I'll just show you the guaranteed mileage there. 87,022 miles, backed up by a full Toyota service history, which I'll come to in a moment. So on the display you can change lots of colours, the information, you can change language, colour of the screen, trip information. All this I'll explain when you come to look at the vehicle, but they work very well. Got the climate control, which you can control from here or from the steering wheel as well. So they're great vehicles. We sell lots of Prius, so we know exactly what we're talking about when it comes to the Prius. Single shot CD player, all the normal radio controls that you expect from an FM AM radio. Again, controlled from these pop out knobs or from the steering wheel. Lots of cubby holes, storage. They all work very well. Very well thought out. Easy to live with. We have a little power point down here should you want to plug in a sat nav system as well. We have they're designed differently to normal cars, but they work very well. So lots of little storage cubby holes. Locking wheel nut key is present, as are all the manuals that came with the Prius, operating system, etc. when it was brand new, along with even the little quick reference guide should you forget how to start a Toyota Prius. So all the manuals are here with this little car. Also got some storage up there for your sunglasses, map reading lights, etc, etc. Height adjustable seat belts, front curtain airbag as well as front passenger airbag, and airbags in the sides of the seats and airbags in the rear seat pillars as well. So I'll just show you now some documentation. So great documents with this Prius. We have the other 2 spare keys and also the metal key tag should you want a replacement key, so they're here. All the previous MOTs, which all stack up exactly as they should to guarantee the mileage, they're all here. as is the current MOT, which expires July the 29th 2013, but we will re-MOT this before it's sold, that's not a problem. And the only advisory when it had covered 77,000 miles was near side and front offside tyre worn close to legal limit, but they have been replaced, which I'll show you later on. So great MOT, we'll re-MOT it as well. And the V5 is present, showing no previous keepers, and the date of registration there, the 29th of July 2005, registered as an alternative fuel car, and at 104 grams per kilometre CO2, that means it's just £10 a year to tax. V5 present, and the all important service history. Service intervals are every 12 months or every 10,000 miles. All serviced by Inchcape Toyota in Derby. Serviced at 10,031, 20,200, 30,016, 40,673, 49,900, 58. And then it was serviced at 70,249 miles, but Toyota forgot to stamp the book. But you can ring Toyota at Inchcape Orient Way, Pride Park, Derby, and they were confirmed it was actually serviced at 70,000 miles on the 8th of the 7th 11, and last at 77 on the 6th of the 7th 12th. So I will get this serviced again by Toyota dealers for its 80,000 mile service before it is sold. So good full Toyota service history. So before I take you for a walk around this Prius, I'll just take you now for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So I'll put my foot on the brake, press power, release the foot handbrake, pull the lever down for D for drive, and away we go. First thing you notice about a Prius is how quiet it is. Now we're going down a little bit of a slope, down this hill. I'm yet to put the petrol engine on, it's not yet come on. It's the beauty of the hybrid system, is that it's using gravity, basically, rotation of the wheels, to put electricity back into the hybrid battery. We don't need any petrol because we're making use of the fact that we're going down a hill. Now if I squeeze the throttle very gently, the diagram on the car will show you I'm just now drawing current just from the battery. I'm doing 38 miles an hour. I'm not yet using any fuel. It's not costing me anything to move this forward. Come off the throttle, there's a bend coming up. It's now regenerating, putting electricity back into the battery, again illustrated on the diagram on the centre console. No clunks in the suspension, everything works as it should. Now should you want to accelerate, seamlessly the petrol engine will kick in and move us forward. Come off the throttle, petrol engine now turns off. Although the car's showing 87,000 miles, in reality half the time the engine's not on, so you can safely say the car's only done 40,000 miles, because of the fact most of the time it's not actually on. So well proven, lots of information on the internet about the long life of a Toyota Prius. There's examples of these with 300,000 miles plus, still going strong, with the original battery, original engine, transmission. They really are great cars to consider. I'm just going to pull over. Again, beauty of the Prius. You've come to a stop at a junction or a traffic jam. Why have the engine running? You don't need the engine on. So that concludes the test drive. I'll take you now for a final walk around this Prius to show you the condition on the outside. So welcome back from the test drive. So I'll walk you around the car. The windscreen is chip free, there are no chips to it at all. Looking around the tyres, all four wheels have Bridgestone tyres, which was the official Toyota tyre for the Prius. Not the cheapest, but the right tyre to fit to a Toyota Prius. And as you can see, it is practically a brand new tyre. Just use this bit of card as a measure. I'd say about 5-6 millimeters. The discs are not lipped, so there's a slight ridge, but they're not. It's not an MOT fail. The front wheel trims are also slightly scuffed, but these can easily be replaced. The wing mirrors are fine. Down the side we have the odd tiny dimple dent, but nothing of any consequence, to be honest. The rear tyre, again another Bridgestone, a good 4 or 5mm on there. Again, the rear discs are fine, they're not nicked at all. The rear bumper needs repainting. We've got a scuff there, a few scratches here, so the rear bumper could do with being repainted. There's a scuff there as well. The rear tyre, again, offside rear, again 4 or 5mm, another Bridgestone. Discs are fine. Looking down the side, there's the odd scratch. I mean, black does tend to show up absolutely every mark. Wing mirrors are fine. The roof is fine. There are no marks or dents to the roof. Looking at the front near side, again another practically brand new Bridgestone with a good 5-6mm, and again the disc is fine. Wheel trims, again slightly scuffed, that one's cracked, but these can easily be replaced, and we've got locking wheel nuts on all the wheels as well. Now the front of the car, we've got a scuff there and a scuff there. And the other corner's fine. The bonnet really does need repainting. We've got some deep stone chip marks here, and it's peppered with tiny little stone chips. So I'm going to get this booked into my body shop and have the bonnet repainted. It's taxed till the 31st of the 7th, just £10, but I can re-tax that, it's only £10. So there we go, the Toyota Prius, full history, runs absolutely spot on. We sell lots of these, and with the rear bumper painted and the front bonnet repainted, it really will be practically a grade 1 car. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Jonathan, here at Eco Cars.